Welcome to the Men's Mental Health Talk. It's okay not to be okay. A first episode of 4-part series. Our aim is to tackle the stigma that surrounds men's mental health. In the UK, suicide is one of the leading causes of death in men. Welcome to the Ivy Cancer Podcast, where we discuss cancer, health, lifestyle, and healing. And today it is no different. On this episode, guys, we had this live on TikTok with my co-host Foster, and some wonderful people that joined in my box was Curvy Diva, Queen Diva, One Queen, Dina Dan, Rain, and we had some lovely guests in the comment section. We dive into some very interesting topics, and the main thing we talk about is men's mental health and some of the things that affect relationship. So guys, please just take the time to watch this video. And I notice a lot of people would message me and say, oh, I've watched your video, and they could give me details. But I notice that they haven't liked. Please, your interaction with this channel help my channel to grow. And for my first time viewers, if you like what I am doing, please consider to subscribe. Now let's get into the episode. Thank you.
There you go.
What you say, General?
There you know how I go on.
Artist, you know, and I write some artists.
Oh, we not deal with them artists. The girl them artists.
You're right. Are we
Of course. They in the UK though.
Okay. You're engineer.
My wish. My wish. No man, me just set up a little studio now because start a little podcast. I go and spread some positive vibes. So
Yes.
yeah, so you don't know we have a studio settings now.
Yeah. Well, you can find my music there on YouTube, you see it?
Yeah man, Pandigo Dan.
Just put in the God on YouTube.
Yeah.
The first one more you watch, Wazungo.
Wazungo.
The video there.
Hold on, we are gonna look for it right now, though.
Mad, yeah.
Cause we are endorsing thing, you know.
Yeah, man. Roots and culture still.
Oh, we are say, man.
And my style that.
That I think, you know.
Yes, I. But you want to see me, I get a fight with my roots and culture because it's like they rather other music them than I like the culture music them.
No,
you know?
listen. This is what me I go say now. You see, positive vibes, brother.
Yes, I.
Positive vibes now go nowhere. And that's why we know say the world I go backward. You get what I say? The world I go backward because carelessness mix up sell more than anything else.
True, man. You see, the music them must let off right now. Them not talk about girl underneath and man.
Where say song name? Wazungo.
Wazungo. Just put it
Wazungo.
Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna play it right here now, though.
Let's see it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. That's the man.
I am because we are, therefore I am. I represent the whole black.
You know who you want so like?
Yeah.
You know who you want so like?
Who that?
Arkai.
Okay.
You know Arkai?
Yeah, man. I know Arkai, man.
Yeah, man, they want so like Arkai.
Wazungo.
Use me black bread against me.
If you watch the video, you will know who name Wazungo.
Eh?
If you watch the video, you will know our own name Wazungo.
Yeah, man, the video play, man.
Yeah, man.
The Queen of England. To me, we not get no independent German. Prove a flip the overseer them in England. Wazungo. And they don't care about me. Wazungo. You know what we
Jaja.
Wazungo. How we live in a poverty.
Me think me see how Wazungo right now.
Alright.
Yeah, man, me see what go on right here, so man.
Alright.
You know why we have no money. Wazungo. How we live in a poverty. Wazungo. Use me black bread against me. If you cut your skin.
Go check out Digo Dan.
Yeah, big thing. Well, the album
Go check out Digo Dan.
It mad.
That that we can't show it on TikTok, or TikTok we give me strike. Because we can't show copyright. You know what I say? But
okay.
me see what go on right here, so.
Once me give the authorization to flash it, you know, everything go good.
Yeah, but me not think TikTok a go work, so. Me not think TikTok a go work, so.
Okay.
Me not think them a go work, so.
Alright.
Alright, watch I know Wazungu. Me I go send you one follower. Me I go subscribe there. You go subscribe back to my channel. You see me?
Yes, I.
So me just subscribe Ivy Cancer Podcast.
You're not gonna tell
And the next one they can promote DNA.
DNA.
DNA, the video, DNA. For the man who want to get a jacket. The girl who want to give man jacket.
Digo you can't start the show now, you know. Cause my man back to now.
Yeah, Queen Diva, wagwan, me Diva.
Diva, big up yourself, Diva.
You know what they on the live about you know in a night, Digo.
Yeah.
We are enders. Men's mental health, though.
Yes, man, because mental health is a big factor in a people's life right now, because enough people have got to the mental health secretly, silently.
That is it.
Silently.
That is it.
Yeah.
But we not recognize we own what would I say? We own mental health. We not recognize that we keep that suppressed as man. What you think about that?
Yeah, I true, because there's time in my life you go through them things that still, but sometimes you don't want to tell nobody it's a still.
Yeah.
Because you feel say you're going to not take it serious or something like that. But some people just die with that for them soul, you understand?
But you think is a matter of we not think people want to take it serious, or you just think we kind of stigmatize?
To me, it's kind of neglect, because people don't care about other people's business. People don't care about what other people going through. You understand me? Once them alright, to get you tell them something about overlook it. You understand me? So that's why certain people not talk about these things.
May I watch a video and me realize the man is an elder.
Yes,
yes,
sir.
And so in your days when you grew up, like what it is like in your days growing up when it comes to men support each other?
Well, back in the days it was more love.
Yeah.
You understand me? More caring.
Yeah.
Because me grew up in Jamaica.
Yeah.
If you need something, if you need a bucket of sugar, you need something, I'm going to give you freely. But nowadays, you beg a man, man take it different.
Yeah.
And I said, no more love right now. Especially with these millennium kids who born over 2000 or something like that. They don't understand the liberty of life, because what? Them born with mobile phone in them hand, them born with internet, and at the time they wouldn't know about these things.
Yeah.
You understand?
So you feel it is a sense of we are advanced too fast.
Well, yes. The one them now is advancing too far. We advance in the proper timing, but the new one that come up now, they advance. For instance, me on the road, I say a 3-year-old know about the mobile phone. When I was that age, I didn't know nothing about the mobile phone.
You not even did have a mobile.
That's it. That's even had a mobile.
Because me remember the first mobile phone me get a one big sitting, so you know.
Yeah. And then when we get my first mobile phone, America, you know, I remember that America, and my first mobile phone, one of them was one. You understand?
Yeah.
In America.
Me remember them used to have StarTAC. Remember StarTAC? A Motorola phone them?
Yeah, them big one them, like a brick.
Yeah.
Yes. So now, other than them, back to the argument, them people, them these kids, them now, like them bomb with gross school of them out there.
For real.
And at the same time, they don't appreciate it because they take it for granted.
Still an echo curve. Yeah, for real. And one of the thing with them say as well, is that people these days, they're more in a mobile phone as well.
Of course. Even when they're walking on the street, they walk in a car and all of these things, they're not paying attention, which is true. You know, all them depend is vanity, mobile phone, and see which next woman them, I see which next man them can go come, and the man them I see which next woman them can go come.
So when you are grow, like in your 20s, in your early 20s also, you could have, like if you have a certain issues, you could have reason with a virgin. We don't know judgment or discrimination.
Yes, because you could have reason why I'm telling them and give the authentic treatment and tell you what to do about it, but no, you can't reason with nobody and tell them because next thing you know, they got to find internet.
Yeah. Am I echo or me a echo? Which one?
I go that.
They must say some echo in a go. I don't know if I'm me or you.
Where you go for clarify that?
Oh, they must say you are echo. You have something as a pain in the background?
No.
You have no. I mean, no. You probably have to go jump out and jump in back and see.
All right, so
yeah, man, jump in and jump in back.
Yeah, bless
Diva, what go on, Diva?
Happy. Big up yourself.
Big up yourself, man. All things.
Good so far. How are you?
But they are going to do the things same way, though.
Well, it's my first time over here, so I'm listening.
Boy, blessings, man, blessings. What you think about men's mental health? What you think about that?
Give me a minute.
All right, now say a word. Oh, what Jazzy there?
You know what I say? When she attack prayer advice that echo.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't know what go on then.
All right, I'm on.
I don't know what go on. When me attack on ear echo?
No.
We on the live.
Somebody.
So I wonder why is that? Yeah, me have a microphone.
Plug it out. Hi. See?
Stop. Your microphone did that echo?
Microphone that echo.
Yeah.
Yeah, me can't hear me. I was echoing Joe, but I'm microphone.
But you're not your theme voice now.
In theme voice last.
Yeah, because I didn't turn off the microphone, it gone. And maybe I have to turn down the microphone.
It's on now.
Oh God.
Come up louder.
Come up louder.
Yeah, and it's echo like yeah, but you know.
And them look cheap microphone when we get on TikTok. But you want to get this if you want your content to something.
Listen, you know, say I 5 sitting me order this week.
No, the echo gone now. It's gone now.
It's gone now.
So when I hear my voice good?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we glad when you did last, you did that chat and with that laugh, yeah.
Hey, that's why I tell you, like, you see them look cheap something up on TikTok and them talk about this. You can't get fooled by them, you know.
You can't buy things off TikTok shop to do electronically now. You can buy trousers, socks, brief, everything else. But
Yo, Brethren, when I London you live?
I live in Birmingham.
Birmingham, you there?
How far you there?
London.
London you there?
Yeah.
I regular jump to London, you know.
Yeah.
When you go to London, nobody same guy no way, no.
But in a Lewisham.
Oh, you're there, Lewisham?
Yeah.
That the far out from which power now want to go?
Why not want to go?
Now want to go to East London, them side there.
Okay, like Dalston and them thing there.
Brixton and them place
Dalston. Brixton close to where me this.
Yeah, that side them go. You see me?
You see how him
But
come
when I
from?
asked that time, I looked at an engineer, because I have a studio, and I looked at an engineer who know about logic, you know.
I know somebody will do them something, them, man.
In England, in London.
No, I don't know if them down in London and on the other side.
Hello, hello.
Native.
Hello.
Hello.
Good evening. Look like me, I got be co-host tonight here, because I can't chat nothing now.
And talk, no man.
So, them man say me fi follow Queen Diva, me follow Queen Diva long time.
At TikTok, do it what day, yeah. Not for the people that used to follow, you have to follow them back. I don't know what happened.
Cause me just see something come up a while ago about
Yeah,
follow.
cause it shows that we not follow each other. Me don't
And
know
they were
what happened.
you were following each other before from my
Of
life,
course,
remember?
from
Yeah, I don't know.
them there.
Remember me tell you, me see TikTok, I remove some followers off of my page too. Me don't know what happened.
Hey TikTok, mine in my hey TikTok, don't play yourself in a TikTok.
Let me lick back the follow button. One crocodile, big up yourself. All right, so what me did I eat something, so me did I finish consume what I was consuming.
Of course. Hey Digo, me say you follow me, soon follow you back here, brother, because
Yes, sir. Yeah, man. I just press it. Yeah.
Yeah, me don't know if you do this thing while I'm there on live, though.
Just press follow up on top.
Yeah,
Just
man,
say
me soon
follow.
follow you back, man. Me now, man,
Yeah,
follow
man.
back.
Yeah, man. Start you out. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Don't worry yourself. Carry on.
All right, so with my thing with man and mental health, I feel like it's just as important as a woman. But I don't feel like the man, I just don't feel like you guys seek the help like a woman would.
Yeah.
Maybe it's
No,
more of
no.
maybe it could be more of a pride
Yes,
thing.
that is it. That is it.
Yeah, I think it's more of a pride thing that
And ego,
men just don't
ego.
feel. Yeah, like the ego, you know?
Yes,
but I
man,
see
that's
like
all.
a lot of men suffer mental health, and a lot of time we need to sit down and really look into why the men behave some type of way like how they behave. But they're not gonna
Also,
come
I don't
out and
cut you.
say,
I don't cut you. Also with prostate cancer, some of the man them ignorant. Oh, I don't want a man to show up nothing in my bottom, you know.
it's just the pride.
And
It's
them
the
die, and
pride.
them die with prostate cancer because
Yeah.
of that.
It's the pride. It's just like a woman. Oh, we as women, we like me will go do my regular physical yearly, or go get my check twice a year. A man not go do that.
No.
You know, I'm not going to the doctor. Me not feel sick. I'm good.
So, all right. See, my co-host jump in. Bless up yourself faster.
Hi, faster.
So, all right.
Faster. You're ballad and you're not rasta.
Diva, you said something really important.
Yes, I.
Yes, you say the man them are all in. Why you think all in?
It's pride.
Yes, man, pride and
It's
ego,
a lot
man.
of pride. Remember, you know, men are alphas, right? So when it mentally, like a lot of people when we suffer mentally, a lot of time we feel like we are weak, right?
Right.
Because we go out and we seek help from somebody because we want to do it by ourselves. So because men are known to be alpha males, like you guys are alpha males, like we are man, or no a man, or no I go go through this by
Certain
ourselves,
thing, when
or
I
no I go
certain
do
thing.
this by ourselves.
Yeah.
So it's more of just the alpha way in our now go out there and seek the proper help
Yeah,
to
and
get
that's
back on
why
track.
I don't cut you, and that's why a lot of men die in silence.
Yeah, so you know, like me, I have 3 boy kids. You know, well they're grown young men now. So because I know that men are very prideful and they have this alpha. So sometimes I will sit down with my kids just to see what's going on. Are you bothered by something? What's going on? Even if they don't want to talk to somebody professional, maybe, you know, I'm mom. So maybe you open and tell me how you feel about certain things. Maybe you're not happy today. Maybe something happened at school where bother you. Maybe some, you know, just tell me how you feel. But most of the time, Mama, I'm fine. I'm fine. But as a mother, I could tell when something is wrong with my kids.
Yeah.
I know, but
And
because
that's the
they
way
are
they
young
grow.
men.
And that's the way they grow, that ego.
Yeah, so think about a grown man. You know, like, for example, my dad or my brother. Something going on? No, man, I'm good. But you just know, no, you're not good. You just don't want to talk about it because you feel like, say, you're a man.
Yeah, you
You
can't
can't
handle it.
handle it.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's just the alpha, but I think that sometimes the man them just need to just know say, yeah, we have feelings too. We know have feelings too. I wanna suffer with things too. Just be okay with open and talking about it. It's just like abuse with men. There is women out here that beat men. And and them
Yeah.
suffer with that too. But when a man take up him and slap a woman, the whole nation come down upon the man, they don't it?
Talking
So
about
when
a
the man
woman.
take up when the
I don't
woman
cut you.
beat the man, they try to make excuse why she lick him.
I'm gonna tell you a next thing as well. When she do that, then demasculate the man and say him and a man because he made the woman man angling.
You see? So I write that's no mental come in there, right? Because now if the man retaliate, him is an abuser. If
And
you
that's
don't lick
why-
her back, him weak.
Yeah,
So
that's why.
so there you go.
Yeah.
So a lot of time we have to sit and realize why men are the way they are. It's just it's like if she backs me, I'm a box her back, me a abuse her. If me no box her back, me weak. So when me go ya so?
Yeah, I have one video up on YouTube. It say, girl, no be no man beating stick. And if a man a beat, you tell him, nah, go take it. If a man a lick you, girl, you have to lick him back. Man a box you, girl, box him back. Too strong for you, run, go call the cop. Can you know the police, them we got your back. Abusing woman, you know it fi stop. Girl, no be no man beating stick. And if a man a beat,
But like that.
Yeah, but there is women out there.
you have the
with beat
video
man
online.
too.
You have the video online. Check it out. YouTube.
Like that.
Yeah.
But Sir Foster, what you think where Queen Diva just say a while ago? What you think about that?
Good afternoon, everybody. Good evening, wherever you are in the
Good
world.
afternoon, Rasta man. Bless up.
Yes, I bless up. Well, a lot of what she's saying is not incorrect. You know what I mean? But most of it is stemming from how you were brought up as a young child growing up.
Hello,
You
Shelley.
know, most of what we face today as adult is stemming from our childhood. You know what I mean? Because as male, first thing we always hear, even women say it, or our mother said, stop being a sissy. Right? So we learn from that tender age that we are not supposed to express ourselves.
No, you're right.
Express ourselves, then we are going to in turn look up on as being weak, right? And
Yeah.
you know,
In other words, being a sissy.
this
Being a sissy.
masculine gender, where hey, you're a macho man, right? So we tend from that to harness that ability to not show our feelings, you know, and it affects us in our day-to-day life, because when we go into relationships, we hear women say, oh, you don't express yourself any as much, you don't show any emotion. Well, we were grown and taught not to show that side because it make us look less of a man.
Right.
You know what I mean? So we were raised that way and we carry that over into adulthood, right? And to talk about the part with the going to the doctor, as men, we are afraid to seek medical assistance. We rather not know that something is wrong. We rather act as if everything is okay, even when we know we are not okay, right? Our favorite thing to say, I'm fine, when we are definitely not fine. You know, we have that down to a science. You all right? Yeah, man, everything good. We know within ourselves that we are not good, but because we don't want help, right? We don't want
Somebody move up. Digo, pause the mic. You move up. It has sound, it give some distortion.
Okay, sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
We don't want anyone to show us any form of remorse or anything, any pity. So we tend to hide that aspect that we are hurting, right? Because if we express ourselves, it then turn and become weaponized against us. So we tend to hold our feeling in. And it's dangerous for us, because in the sense that when we get to that boiling point, whoever is in front of us, we are going to unleash on that person, right? Because of how we were raised, we have to change our mindset, and it's difficult to do so. Because here, a leopard never changes spot. right? So it's difficult to get you to stop think in that direction and now focus on a new path. It can be done, but it's extremely difficult.
Mega welcome Queen, one Queen Life. 1 second, but Mr. Native just said something in the comment section, and this is where we're going wrong. We as men should be rough, but we have feelings as well, right? But it's not only being rough. It's not only being rough. And I think that is where the stigma comes in, because we have the notion that we're supposed to be tough, we're supposed to be macho. Whenever something happened to us, we do not want to speak because we're supposed to be macho. And I think that is where we're going wrong. So me think say we're supposed to change that narrative. As a man, we're supposed to be rough, we're supposed to be macho. We have emotional side as well. What I'm to them, I am very emotional. Let me speak. I am very emotional. I'm growing up home with be a female. Dear man can tell you. I'm going out home with be a female. My mother, my sister, plus the female them when she inviting her home. You get what I say? My auntie house is there across the road from me. And over my auntie house, all of my cousins them are female.
Pure woman.
Pure woman. So we need to shift. We need to shift that from the whole macho thing as a man. We're supposed to say, yo, you know what? I got you a little thing in a star and I feel like I need some help, you know. But when you feel like you're macho, you don't feel like you need no help.
Right.
You don't feel like you need any help. You feel like you're supposed to deal with it on your own. So we need to break that barrier there. Native. We need to break that barrier there. Welcome, one Queen. How you doing?
My brother, before one queen speak.
What exactly is the good afternoon everybody else and manners. What exactly is the topic, please?
So it in the UK, we celebrating men's mental health.
Yeah.
And we are trying to break the barrier of what is happening in a men's life, why we not talk. Because statistics show say men it's at a higher rate for commit suicide than female. So we are trying to unravel what's going on there.
Okay.
Hi, Cara. So
let me say something real quick before one Queen click in.
Yeah.
I was listening to what Foster was saying, and Foster basically saying is like generation, right? It's all, you know, most of the men was brought up to not show emotions or, you know, just be like, be tough. You're a man, not show certain things. But I think we are in the 2000s now. It's time to break that generation curse. It's a curse because so many of our young men are just losing their life because they can't express themselves. Or they're hurting other people because they can't express themselves either. So men don't know how to show the emotions. So, for example, you have a husband and wife. I'm going to use this. Maybe the wife do something and he's completely pissed off about it, right? How many of these things that we've seen? He go out, he get a GU, you know, whatever. He come home, he just feel like, okay, I can't talk to nobody about this, you know, because he's a macho man. So he just wipe out his whole family. And then wipe out himself instead of just seek some help, maybe counseling with your wife, maybe sit down and talk to her. But because of the generation and all you brought up, hold your emotions in, and nowadays they can't hold it in. Let me say the man that like maybe my dad age back then that will hold it in, these new generation cannot hold it in. They can't deal with it. So they take a whole nother turn.
But one of those murder happened in London.
They happen all the time.
Last night, like one youth, the girl, him girlfriend, and the mother go at the mother house. The mother let him the youth to stay the night, but it looked like the youth schizophrenic or something, whatever them call it, and it looked like. And the mother is like a Jamaican lady. You know them Jamaican people who lock them door at night time. They can't go out at church. They can't go back out there. Once you come in, it's 10 o'clock, that's it. them lock it, them take them key upstairs, and them go put it down. You don't know where them put it. So this is good youth now, which is the woman with the key, daughter, bring the youth come there. And the youth, guess what the youth do? The youth want to go outside and can't go outside and want to play probably think somebody will come at him. And him kill off all 5 of them at the house.
When that?
Understand? Huh?
When that?
Yeah, that was last year.
Yeah, you hear about it. He
That was
kill off
last
all
year.
of them at the house.
Yes.
We're not going to use the word KIL, yeah?
Okay, yeah.
We're going to
No,
use
analyze.
analyze.
You have to.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
when
know,
you're over here, you
yeah.
have to use analyze.
Yeah, but you understand what I talk about, right?
Yeah, use analyze because TikTok we cut
Yeah,
off.
analyze, yeah. Analyze what? Analyze them.
Well, hold on, Dan. As it go up on the top of the day. I have a 15-year-old son, you see. I tell him to come in 7 o'clock in the night. Don't let 7 o'clock catch him outside. You see, when he makes 7 o'clock catch him outside, I lock my door now. And he can't come in. And you know what he said? He said to me he's going to ill himself. Otherwise, he's going to ill off all of we in the yard.
What
you think is going on there?
Take it serious.
So watch this now. And this is what we are trying to
problem.
This is what we are trying to unravel now. As Queen Diva, so she have 3 sons. And she asked them, she sit them down and she talk to them and she asked them if them alright. Something is going on inside of his mind, you know.
Yeah.
Best know that, you know. And don't take him lightly because remember what going on what day in the US where the son unalive his mother. You never hear that.
Yeah, but here what I'm saying is, you see when they're 15, remember they're in between a child and an adult, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're going through all of the hormones. They don't know who to talk to. Remember, they want to be tough in front of their friend them. They don't want to be known as a softy and this and that. So more time he's going to take it out on the people them in his home.
Right.
So if he's going through mental health problems at 15, right? Who does he talk to? If he talk to the teacher, in friend them are gonna say something. If you talk to the man, them are gonna say, "Ma, he's a, you know what? A sissy or whatever word you want." Who does he talk to?
One queen.
Yeah.
How often you go out with your son? Because me gonna assume now, you know. Me gonna assume. You don't have to tell me your business plan life. You me gonna assume. Him father not present.
His father's died.
All right. So you see that man figure there that missed your time life completely. And bear in mind, a stepfather can't replace a father's role.
No,
Never.
No, never.
So no care if him have a stepfather, it never ever replace. So and this is where it is important for a man to play a part in them kids' life, whether a female or a male. But never ask you a question. How often you say to your son, we make a go watch a movie, make a go to the dinner, make a go
I don't. Let you in analyze story. I don't. I'm from Chilani in Jamaica. I don't go out. When I do go out, it's mostly me and my 2-year-old daughter. He says from the child, he says from his sister born, I don't show him any love. So basically something is going on.
But
why I don't show him much love? Excuse me.
Hold on, because Queen is a very close friend of mine, and me and her have this discussion. And when you brought it up just now, and said how often she spend time with her son and go out, I said that to her. I said, you need to go out with him. You need to have that one-on-one relationship. And I'm speaking that from experience because my first son, my oldest child, his father is alive. He just never play a part. So I was always mommy and daddy. So when with my kids, I would literally, not all the time, because they kind of big now. My youngest is 15. My oldest is 21, almost 22. But there is times where I would just tell my kids, let's get dressed, we're going out. And I would just literally take them out and we go sit down or, we eat something.
You have to.
Yeah, so I feel like her son, I just feel like he's being neglected. That's what's going on. He feel left out because she have a little baby girl. She's only 2 years old. That takes up most of her time.
Right.
So I feel like what he wants, he feel like he's losing his mom. So it give him that rage, like, okay, you don't spend time with me, you don't take me out, you don't talk to me, everything is my little sister. So
Yeah.
instead of him growing to love her, he growing to have this strong like animosity against his little sister because he feel like she takes you away from him. So
Yeah.
you as a mom, you have to know how to work with both of your children. You have to work so none of them feel left out. Because when a child feel left out, and there is times with me and my brother that I would feel like my dad give my brother so much more than he gave me. But because I'm so super outspoken, I will literally just spit it out. And I'm gonna tell you exactly how I feel. Like I'm not keeping it in. So if I feel like, you know, you'll give my brother this more than me for years, and I will watch it go on for years until I just have enough. And I'll just call the whole family and start venting. So this little boy don't know who to trust or who to vent with. So that one-on-one time.
Shelly home, I don't hug and kiss that child. I'm going to be honest. I couldn't tell when I've done that because he's just very rude and I am just fed up and I just can't manage.
He's rude for a reason.
Definitely.
And you are a mom. You can't say you can't manage. There is no giving up with being a mom, especially when you have a boy child. So maybe you need to start giving that affection. Maybe you need to start hugging with your kids and kiss him. Let him feel love. He's not feeling love. And let me tell you something with these kids. When they say they'll do something, they will do it.
I feel alone.
Because he feel lonely. You need to give him one. Cook some food one day. You, him, and her sit down and have dinner. Forget the man. I'm sorry to say it like that, but sometimes you have to say fuck the man at this point. Right. You know, you have a child that going through mental issues right now. He having a breakdown. And you're not seeing it. So sometimes make a dinner. Put you and your 2 children and you guys sit down and have dinner. Watch a movie. You don't have to go outside. It don't take money to build a bond with your kids. Cook with your kids. Talk with your kids. Clean with your kids. Interact with them. That's all they want.
But for she to do that, she has to have a lot of time on her hand, which it don't seem like she have a lot of time because she got to put all that time with the 2 years old.
Right. So that's what I do. She have to learn how to split those times.
Hold on, I'm going to say something. As a father, and I think Sir Foster wants to say something as well. As a father, I'm going to tell you something, Queen. You see, I'm there with my 2 daughters, them. Yeah? And we have date nights ever so often. When we go out and we eat some food or we may go watch a movie. It's just that now my little daughter now, she kind of just get adapted to the UK. So she kind of go through that transition phase. So there are times you really want to go anywhere. But you see when you have a youth, a son, may I tell you this. You need to show them some love. Because you see half of the youth that we are run Jamaica now in a violence. Check the age.
Them age.
And when you check them age and when you ask them why you are like that, what do you think them are gonna say?
Them never grow with no mother and father.
Them never grow with love.
Yep.
And that them are gonna say.
That's true.
So you have to think about that. You have a 2-year-old. You have to try to split the thing. You get what I say? Despite the way you say, oh, him not have no manners, him don't have a manners for a reason.
Yeah.
And bear in mind, unfortunately, him father passed. So you know have to step up to be that father and that mother. You get what I say? So as we Queen say, and as the Kirby say, and Lorraine say in the live, in the comment section, you have to just show you can't give up. You can't give up. But I think Sir Foster wants to say something. Sir Foster.
I have 2 points to hit on. The first one is about the stepfather, the step-parent, right? I disagree because sometimes step parents treat the kids way better than biological parents.
Yeah, in some instance, yeah.
Right?
Some, yes, some.
Because I'm a stepfather and my stepdaughter love me to the very ground of the wall.
Yeah.
Right? So we do have some step parent out there where go above and beyond for the child that is not them, because not theirs, because they adapt them as if they were their own. Right? And pertain towards your son, right? When young kids are lashing out, they are lashing out for a reason, right? You may be frustrated, like, oh, him just like be a trouble. Is a reason why he's doing what he's doing, right? And sometimes as parents, because we are so busy, we tend not to see what is happening around us. We tend not to realize why is this child is doing what he's doing, right? We just get so frustrated, like, oh, I can't bother him just at this and him just at that, and that's all we are seeing. Instead of we taking the time and say, let me really step back and see exactly what is going on with this child of mine.
That, sir,
To get to the root of the issue, right? And a lot of times is I'm crying out. I don't know how to express myself. This is the only way I know how to express myself. I am expressing myself in this manner, and you're still not seeing that I am crying out for help. That's what that could have been. Could have been. Because he don't know how to really address his feeling, what he's feeling. So this is how I know how to get her attention. When I do this, she talks to me. When I do this, she reacts to me. Right?
Yeah.
So he could be looking at it like, okay, that's the only way I can get my mother attention is by acting out. That's when she noticed me. Right? So sometimes it's crying out for help in a disruptive manner, because that's the only way you find time to say, okay, this or that. Right? So you say, okay, I realize that when I do things, she will pay me mine. So I'm going to continue doing things so you can pay me mine. Sometimes we just take a step back and look and say, what's really going on? Have a talk. Say, what's going on?
He won't, he's a child, he won't open up to me, but he will open up to others.
Well, whoever he's
don't
confident with,
trust
that's
you.
who he needs to open up to.
He don't trust you, but Ev, you have to look into why he don't trust you. My kids trust me, right? So when sometimes they'll be like, Mom, nothing wrong with me, but I'm persistent. You sure? This is me. You're sure? You want to talk about it? Something going on at school? Do I need to come
Diva,
there? You know, like I'm so hands-on. Even with my 21-year-old, he'd be like, Mommy, I'm grown. I said, you grown, but you still a child. Even when you're 50, you're still my child. My job is to make sure that you're okay at all costs. It don't matter. So even though sometimes money is a factor, just remember our kids don't want money.
Bryan,
they want love.
block that person there.
Yeah, we not depend on we don't depend on like a foolishness over here.
Yeah, block
Me
that
go look
chucky person
man.
there. Come
Me
fast.
well alright. Me no want no man. Chuck,
Don't
you want me
change
to
your
go look
voice.
one man.
Just carry on. Come.
But anyway, what I'm saying, sometimes you don't need money to build a bond with your kids. There is little things that you can do with them. Cook with your kids. Teach them how to cook. Teach them how to do little things. Just find a way where he will connect with you. At one point, you were connected. So you lost that connection after you have baby girl.
That more ask her. What was the relationship?
No, she had that connection with him. She lost it after she gave birth to baby girl. Okay. So now you have to go back and see what were you doing? Click back into that and start to do it again. Because you heard, he said since you have her, you basically forget him. So he was fine with you before.
Hold on. Remember there's a next girl before that boy, before this child born, and he wasn't reacting this way.
So maybe you're different now. Maybe it's you.
I think you have to examine yourself.
Yeah, it's you, Ev.
Maybe more smaller.
All right.
Can I give? Can I?
Was it smaller?
Make we welcome in Shelly. I think she have something to say. Welcome to the live, Shelly. Shelly, you gone? All right, make we carry on. I think she gone. But Queen, I think you have to go probably examine yourself a little bit and see where you're going wrong. You get what I say? Because as me say, more the problem we are going in a society right now, we men not have, we think we not have the medium to voice how we feel. So we keep things bottled up inside. And probably your son right now feel like that he not have you as a confidant to really speak to. So when him do, him a keep things inside, and because him angry with you when you lock the door upon him telling him things. Like my mother, listen, my mother used to do me that in but at the end of the day she still have to open the door. You get what
I don't open it.
But my mother did not try to show me a lesson. She said to me, say, yo, me say to you 7 o'clock at 7 o'clock, me mean. So when me go now and knock on the door 7 o'clock, she not let me in. But at the end of the day, when it reach for an hour or two, bam, to open the door. You get what I say? So what you probably need to do is stop trying to show tough love to him and try to soften up a little bit. Because you probably create a monster when you don't even realize.
Right now he is a monster.
Well, if him reach to the monster stage, you're gonna have problem.
And I'm 15 already. I'm a 15 and I'm a monster.
Cheryl mentioned something in the comment earlier when she mentioned cancer. Before me even going any further, guys, I don't know if you did read the flyer. This podcast, this interview, I go rebroadcast on my YouTube channel, right?
Okay.
So I hope you're all right with that.
Yeah, man.
So
Yeah, that's
so I go rebroadcast on my YouTube channel is Ivy Cancer Podcast. I start the podcast because I lose my mother last year to cancer, and I try to create a non-profit organization through my platform because a lot of people out there are struggling with financial aid for provide for themselves. So that's the reason for my podcast, right?
That's
so
a good idea.
This I go rebroadcast.
Yeah, man, a good thing you do, man.
Yeah, man, may I do it, man. But it's just the same thing with the music.
Yeah.
Same thing with the music.
Yeah.
Positivity don't sell like negativity sell.
That me I say.
You get what I say?
If
So,
you ask
but we
about
have to just
skin out
persevere
and stuff, you know?
we know what we're day night for. Right? So Kelly, you come in back here, Kelly. When there? King Music. It's because it's the dad's time to take over. However, not sure he's around. Alright. So music in father drop out. What year did your father drop out? One Queen?
8 years old.
8. I'm gonna get a request, Rain. Rain, I'm gonna get a request. Let me invite you. Alright, so me invite you now. Alright, Rain wants to say something.
Somebody live at Birmingham.
Cheryl says she live at Birmingham as well. Big up the Birmingham peeps in the house. Shelly live at Birmingham, but you hide. Rain, what you have to say? Welcome to the live.
Hi, everybody. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yes, I'm
here.
here.
Okay. It's just for one Queen. I know it feels like maybe everybody's getting to you, but my advice is that like everybody says, you need to look at yourself and maybe you need to actually talk to somebody about your relationship with your son, because use some of the words that you're using, like monster and things like that. I find it quite concerning as a parent, and as a parent to 2 boys as well. And I know that at that age, at puberty, he can be they're very difficult, very challenging. But you are the mother, you're the adult, as I've been putting in the comments, and so as a parent, sometimes our feelings have to go on come in second, you know, because you're creating a future, somebody that's going to be the future. So adults that you kind of talk to somebody about your relationship with him, and I hope you're not offended by that.
No, that's okay.
Yeah.
I've tried. I go to the school, I talk to the dean of discipline. He put me on to some guidance counselor. Some right now he's supposed to do a psyche evaluation and stuff.
One that Digo, pause the mic, Digo. Mute the mic, Digo.
Sorry, go ahead.
He's supposed to get some guidance from the school, and then I supposed to take him to some, because his aunt know about the situation. She's a nurse, so she's saying that he's I don't know what the word she used, like he's lashing out. You know, there are things inside that he won't talk, but he will do the action. So she's saying that he needs some another evaluation, some
psychological assessment or something.
All right. So all right. One queen, I ask you a question as well. Before, if when last you take him out and thing, so I'm gonna ask you a separate question. Have you ever sit him down and asked him what is his problem, what's troubling him?
Yes, I always, and he says nothing. Me don't know those little stuff.
You see, from the very moment him say him don't know, him no want to tell you.
Right, I figure.
From the very moment him say him don't know, him don't want to tell you.
No.
You have to go find that space. No, you have to go work harder now, you know. Believe it or not, you have to go work harder. You get what I say? So you have to go put out the extra effort now, because you can't say you're going to leave your young daughter. You have to go carry out your young daughter and you have to carry him out. And you never go. Who's place is in Portland?
No, Chilani.
No, Chilani is a good place. Chilani is a semi-tourist place. You have to carry him go to the beach.
That side, not that side. I'm in top Chilani, southern Chilani.
Okay. So, but you have to go try see if you can spend some more time with him. Like, where 2 years was concerned, the father present?
Yeah.
Alright, so if I even say to the father one of the night them, keep on baby girl for me now. May I go out with
No. I trust no one at all with my daughter. No one. She ever dip on my side. Anyway, me I go, she have to go. I would never do that.
Well, okay, nothing wrong with that, but you have to put him on your side too. So anywhere you go, he goes too. Because remember, those 2 kids are yours. So regardless, he's lashing out because you see how you hitch baby girl on you. He wants to be itched on you as well. But you just don't know how to hitch him.
I don't know the first step to take. I just don't know, honestly.
It's the first step to take is to take him out. You, him, and her and baby girl go out.
Carry him out.
This can I just say?
Outside. I said this to you before. I say you need to take him out.
If you take both, sorry, take both
hold
them out.
Hold on, Ryan. Hold on.
Sorry, go on.
Him out is not a problem, but most of the time when I do go out, I just go to Christiana and I come back. Sometimes I take him to trim him and have a little treat and come back home. Maybe I'm not doing that as much as I should because I am not working. So it's kind of hard. I want to do stuff, but I can't at this moment. Which I'm losing my son each and every day.
But it's not always about money, I think. I mean, obviously, I live here in the UK, but I think there's other things. I mean, you say that your daughter's at your side. Now, if you're going to do something with your 15-year-old and you've got your 2-year-old, obviously a 2-year-old is much more demanding because they're little, they don't really understand. So therefore, you're still not going to give him your full attention. And maybe at bedtime when the baby's sleeping, those quality times, those, it's not always about spending money. It's just about creating something.
King Music asks a good question. Him asks a good question. Are you your son friend?
No, I'm not.
Question. That is a good question.
I'm not. I'm really not.
Well, you have to go fix that.
One, that child doesn't call me mommy or mother. That child calls me
question. Where him interest? You know his interest?
like
You know what it is his interest? Where him interested into?
he likes technology.
Okay.
He likes to play games. However, just fun stuff. And he's not a talkative person.
Okay. Well, we have to go. Probably we probably have to go touch base with you more often and check in for you and see how you do with him. We have to go try see if we can arrange up something for you try build a little relationship there with him. See? But think
Yes,
about
I really need to.
Think about it in the meantime. I say you follow me, I go follow you back as soon as the live done because I don't really know how to maneuver thing there. But anybody who follow me in the live, I go follow them back after the live finish. But
Okay.
sorry. I go check in for you ever so often and make sure say, try do look something and if we can do whatever would make something happen. And you get what I say?
Yeah.
Yes.
So because when me are growing up, the community grow me, and me not see where that are going again in a society. Community grow up nowadays.
Something they done.
But then again, I think he that child don't grow with me, because majority of the time when he was young, I would have to be on the road hustling, whatever. So he grows with his grandmother. But because the attitude of the child has changed, he even say he will heal his grandmother. So the grandmother hand him over to me at age 14.
He's definitely going through something.
Yeah, man, I'm going through something. I have to watch him, man.
He's definitely crying out for help.
Rejection.
Where is he now?
He's on the road, Queen. I call him since morning. I say, wash out two of your small clothes, them put on the line, and for him wash them, him take the road. And I call him not even look back for me, I know.
And I can tell you something, him still have some form of respect for you.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
Still have some form of respect for you. So you still have chance to fix that right now. You still have that chance. You say if you never had that respect for you, believe you me, everything would have done.
True.
Everything would have done. So while you have that chance to try build back that, please try do it.
Because one day last week, because I actually cook outside, so the rain was falling, and he said to me, Ava, because him don't call me mommy, he said, Ava, come out of rain, man. Me I said, no, man, me alright, man, me good. Them little weird days. So from what day he's kinda, in and out, but there's certain times when he just goes blank. Yes, I know he misses his dad, King Music. I know that a lot.
Me I gotta tell you something.
To give him a hug and a kiss, and you need to tell him you love him. Just tell him, talk to him and say, listen, I don't know what you're going through because you are not talking, but I would like to know.
Man.
I want to listen. But until you feel comfortable, just know how much I love you. Sometimes all you need to do is just to hug your kids and ask them, are you okay? Give them a hug and just let them know how much you love them. I could never get enough of hug and kisses from my kids. My boys, oh Jesus.
Listen.
Sometimes I'm running them, like, get the hell up off of me.
I gotta say something to you. My father passed last year just after my mother passed. Like probably four months after my mother passed. And believe you me, my father passed and it come like him don't pass. My father got fired on me about, but that's probably about 11 years old. But that's probably about me 11 years old. Right? And the few times the moment I talk to my father on the phone, him have little and few words to say.
Little and few words to say. And when I look at my father in the casket, when I come to Jamaica, and I look at him and I say, in my man, you never even give it a chance. You never even give it a chance to really build that relationship. And you see when I get my first youth, me make the exemption. Me not gonna grow my youth as how my father grow with me. Me go try build that relationship with my youth them. Even though them still not open up to me or I want for them open up to me, I don't know if it's because they're a girl child or girl children. I don't know. But me wish them would have can come to me and say to me, say, Daddy, re-te. Because of that relationship them look for build enough for them life. Because my father never did it for me. My father passed right now and it's like, he just never did present. None at all. Me not see no request, Joey. Okay. Him never did none at all. You get what me I say?
Can't
But,
talk to me.
yeah, say something. Say what I say.
Is she gone?
Yeah. She jump out. She probably there in the comment section. Well, you want to say something to her?
I would suggest to her that she probably get her son, go in his room or something, and say to him that, son, I know I haven't been the best of mom, and I just want you to help me to be a better mom. How can I do that? You know, I think that could be a start because he's 15. Like these teenagers these days, they think that they know how to manage their emotions by themselves. They know how to do everything by themselves. So I would suggest to her that she just go in his room and say, son, I know that I haven't been the best of mom. And I want to be there for you better. I don't want you to become like these kids nowadays, because you know these kids nowadays, like they become so much of a, I don't want to say any bad words, but
Right talk, man. Right talk, yeah talk.
yeah, they turn on to something that you don't want them to be. So I would suggest that you just go to him and accept that you haven't been the best mom, but she wants to do better. And probably he won't say nothing to her at that time, but he will be there and he will be thinking about it. He will thinking about that same line that you said, and then who knows, probably one day he comes to you and say, Mom, you know, and just start opening up to you. So I would just suggest that, and I hope that works. I hope what everyone's been saying, you haven't felt bad about it, you know, and I hope every advice that everyone been giving to you, I hope it works, because these teenagers, they
Yeah, but say
need
it
their
again
parents.
next year, you know.
They need their
Say it
parents.
again next
They
year,
need
it
their
just come
parents a
back.
lot, even though they pretend like they don't need anyone, but they do need them.
Many for address something in the comment section from Cheryl. But Queen, you hear what my daughter say?
I didn't hear the first part because I got
That's what
knocked
I
out.
say, yeah.
So Joanna, you can repeat the first part where you say about the room.
Yeah, I was saying that probably my suggestion could be that you go in his room and like say to him that, you know, accept that you haven't been the best of mom and you want to be better, and you want him to help you to become the mother that he wants you to become. Or, you know, because you have a 2 year old now, and sometimes they might feel like you don't love them anymore because, you know, the daughter is very young, so you have to give her a lot of attention. And I think that you should just accept that you haven't been the best of mom, and probably who knows, one day he will come to you after that talk that you have with him, and probably he changes, you know. And you have to just pray for him a lot. Also, you have to go on your knees and pray, because one thing about my grandmother, she prayed a lot for us. My mom wasn't really there, but my dad was always there, is still always there. He tries his best. But yeah, that's my suggestion, and I hope it works.
Okay.
That's my daughter, Cheryl. Queen.
Yeah.
Cheryl, I really feel it for you. I'm gonna tell you why I feel it for you. My mom lost my mom to cancer last year. You say you not have no kids because you have cancer from age of 21 and you're 50 now. Listen, I don't know what kind of cancer you have, But consider yourself blessed same way. Consider yourself blessed same way. That are what? 20 odd years worth of cancer? I wonder if I read right.
It would be 29 years to be the exact.
So let me get it straight. You do not have it, but because you use had. So you get cancer at some point. Is that correct, Cheryl? You had cancer at one point, but no, you don't. Oh, so you had to remove your womb.
Oh, cervical cancer.
I see. Sorry about that. You know, but you're still around and we still have to give thanks.
And you have so much nieces and nephews to give love to.
Right. Yeah. I've interviewed the first person I've interviewed where had cancer was my cousin. She had cervical cancer. Was my cousin. Was it cervical cancer? Yeah, I think it was cervical cancer. She had. And they did say she couldn't have any more kids. She couldn't have any kids, and she have a son right now. God bless her with a son. You know what I mean? God bless her with a son. But sorry for you about that, Cheryl, but you have life, and we just want to give thanks and embrace life. You say you live at Birmingham. I live at Wassel. So we need, because I have an interview with a doctor shortly on Zoom, but we're gonna keep the conversation going until probably about 6:30. But we discover now, guys, like what really in the mind of men while we don't talk. And some of the things we'll come across is that pride, you know, community. When you check the female ratio, we know Diva, Queen Diva, Curvy, One Queen, Rain. I know I have a female friend one you can go out with and talk with. But we men, we have that friend, because as I said, me and Sarah Foster, we grew up with teenage. We grew up together. Them time they we could have talked to one another without judgment. But in our adult stage now, maybe me and Sarah Foster can do it because we know one another, but I have a group of friends and I give thanks for them. Like, I can't stop say that. Like, I have a group of friends them called Simple Youths. I say them man, they like, I can literally go to them man they, and them shake me up. Bro, you're wrong. Bro, you shouldn't do this. But respect them man they to the ground when I walk on. You get what I say? And them never ever judge me. But I know I have some friends where I know I can't go to. When me even grew from in a surface days, I can't go to them man they and say, boy, right. Them are call me sissy. Them are say me a man. And them probably laugh after me. You mentioned something earlier when you say, I think Shelly did say, man no cry. Men do cry. But one of the things is, when a man cry with a female out of emotion, what the female do? Classify him as sad.
Okay, because I wanna ask the female that question too. If you are in a relationship and you never see your husband, your boyfriend cry, and that one day you see him actually break down and cry, as women, how do you feel seeing that tear coming from the person you love? Just see that he actually have emotions, and how do you feel when you see your man cry? Not your child, not your father, your man. Where you never see cry. When that one day you ever see that one day your man cry, how no feel inside when you see him cry?
Really?
I remember seeing my children's father cry for the first time. Yeah, I think I was taken aback at first. It was his brother's funeral in America. But you know, it made me realize that he's got feelings. You know, because he was someone that portrayed like you're saying, he doesn't cry. I'm all right. I can get on with it. But he was bawling, you know, proper bawling. But I just, in the moment, I was just there for him to stand next to him because, you know, his brother had passed away and was at the funeral. But yeah, it made me, I think it made me look at him differently, that he has emotions. You know, I mean, you know, for that moment he cried, then after he was all right. And it's not something I think men do all the time. But yeah, it made me, he was real. He's real. That's what made me, you know. And that's not, I think men should cry. I don't have no problem with my man crying.
You ever have a partner where you cry in front of?
Yeah.
What that partner that make you feel?
Comfort me, you know what I mean? Find out why I'm crying, you know, and just be supportive. You know, unfortunately, a lot of men don't have that supportive system, you know, as to when they're expressing themselves emotionally, when tears are falling. It's seen as a sign of weakness, you know, and that go back to the main topic of discussion. That's the reason why, as men, we withhold a lot from females, you know, because we supposed to be the provider, the macho man, and all of that, and we don't want that image of the macho man to be escaped from that female perception of us, right? So we tend to hide that side very well. You know, a lot of men cry when they're alone, right? Because no one can see their tears, no one can see their pain, because no one will be there to judge them. So a lot of men cry in silence, you know, while they're hurting in silence also. So you will, a lot of times people used to see me and my face full of smile and I'm hurting inside. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to express myself, because I am I have that fear of what society will, the stigma that society will place upon me if I express myself in an emotional standpoint. You know what I mean? So it's very difficult for men to really come forth and say, hey, this is how I'm feeling, this is what is going on with me, because society have that stigma that they place on us as men, that hey, if you express yourself, you are weak, if you act a certain way, you are this or you are that. And because you want to have that macho standard, like, oh, look at him, he's so macho, he's so strong. I did a live a couple of years ago, and I always say, who is there for the strongest person? You know what I mean? Because we always try to be strong for everyone else, but who's there for that person who's always pretending to be that strong? No one is there for that person, because once you express that self, I remember when my aunt passed, and I called my dad, and you know, I was like, you know, I was crying. You know what he said to me? You don't have time to grieve. Everybody's depending on you, right? Everybody's depending on you. You have to be strong for everybody else.
What did that make you feel?
Make me feel less than, because here I am hurting, and all I can hear, you don't have the opportunity to hurt. You don't have that privilege to hurt. You have to be strong for everyone else but yourself. You know, so we tend to grow with thatness. Listen, no matter what I'm going through, I have to push through it. I have to act as if it's not happening, because I have to be there for everyone. I have to show that strong side. I am not allowed to break down. I am not allowed to be weak, because being weak is a sign of mockery. When people look up on me, say, okay, he is weak, he is this, he is that. You know, so we tend to not want to express ourselves, and
But
that's why
Pastor,
we are having this issue when it comes to men, because we are not given that opportunity to do so, because it's look upon as a mockery when we express ourselves. So we tend not to do so. Go ahead, Queen Diva.
but when you say you have to be strong for everybody, I feel like I'm the female version of that. I feel like I never, like, I'm always the strong person that always there for everybody. But when I'm in a situation, like, who do I run to? Like, no one want that shoulder to cry on. No one wants someone to listen to me. So I feel like most of the time, even though this is about men, I feel like most of the time I sit and I cry in silent as well. There is days when I'm in my room and I locked away and I cry and nobody know I'm crying. My friends will call me and I'll be the happiest person. And 10 minutes prior, I'm putting down a bawling, literally ball out my eyes. But my friends, they call me and I'm laughing like it's okay. Where I just want to sit there and just want to shout and get somebody to listen to me. But I'm always the strong one for my friends and my family as well. So sometimes I want to be the weak one. I get to the point where I want to be I want somebody to sit there and let me put my head on your shoulder and cry. Like I feel that way too. Like I can never get to cry in peace. That's how I feel. Like I'm just have to be strong. If I'm crying, 5 minutes I have to wipe that up and go back to like, okay, girl, get it together. I know you hurt him, but get it together. But I feel like that too. Like I'm never the one that nobody looks on to cry, or I'm never hurting. And
Can
the
Auntie
hell I
Kirby talk
do.
now? Can Auntie Kirby speak?
Yeah.
One curve.
She is, Auntie Kirby say, Queen Diva is a very strong Libra woman. She feel like
See?
she's the almighty amigo of everything, you know? And then she does, when she breaks down, she knows who to call. Because
Yeah.
remember, she's not going to just call anybody. Just like a man. They're not going to call any of their male friends and say, oh, dog, you know, say my paper never come through and the woman and move away. And as a man, you're expected to hold it together all the time.
Right.
All the time, you're supposed to hold it together. Maybe a lot of people used to think Ivy Podcast, aka Bryan, and me was in a relationship because the way we talk to each other every day, all day, people think we're in a relationship. But I'm just there for him. If he needs me, I'm there. Whether I'm in England, Jamaica, anywhere, I'm there for him.
Real meds.
Yeah, this is who Curvy is. This is who Curvy is. Yeah, Joey, people used to think me and your dad was in a relationship because we talk about everything there is to talk about. We talk about. That's the kind of
Because it's
friend I
just that
am.
one male best friend. I have one male best friend too, you know, that we talk
But
about
Brian,
everything.
listen,
Yeah.
if my toe hurt me, Foster, if my toe hurt me, Brian, my toe burn me. What if I put on it?
Yeah, what Joanna said, she defeats so we did or something too.
Yeah, it's that bad. Like, it's really, really bad. If I see some mix up on TikTok, I'm sending it to Brian. Look, right.
You see, the crying part, me don't feel like but I go ever want another state there again. Whereas I have my female and makes you see me cry. Because I had been put down because of that same thing.
Jaja.
I have been put down because of that same thing. And said person used to say, oh, I never see you cry yet. Why you can't show your emotions? Why this? Why that? I'm say, all right, let loose. Cry. And that said person crucified. You are not a man. You're too soft. Man up.
I think the first time I saw you crying.
These are some of the things women go through, hence the reason why we keep battling things in our mind. Because
Me don't know, but
we
when
don't
me see
want
my husband cry,
to
me
be
love him more.
ridiculed. We don't want to be judged. We don't want to be put down. Listen, I've reached stage in my life where me the think for analyze myself because I've been put down so much that me feel like I am not a man. And I reach in a stage in a life where thank God me get over my mental health because it did have me. And one of the things is that some of we men, we decide to go out there and find help. Like me go through the system, to go to the system to say, listen, I got through mental health. We need some support. By the time I come to booms and explain my whole of my lifestyle in my 6 session, this company look for me and said to me, say, we can't help you. Now, bear in mind, me I go through my thing, you know, me I think to analyze myself, you know. And me go to some source because me don't want to analyze myself. And you go look at me and tell me, say, you can't help me.
Right?
How me feel? What you tell me is what do right there now? And that is the reason why I know me serve a living God, you know, because if I never Father God pull me through, me don't know which part me would have there right now.
Amen to that.
Yeah, stop praise the Almighty. That me tell
If I
you.
never Father God, me don't know which part, because listen, not even my kids them use me that think about them time there. Not even my kids them me that think about them time there, because I'm broken down so much in my mind.
Cheryl,
That
I used to call him every
me
morning.
just want to do so. Me just want to do so. I've been there. So that is one of the reasons why look on this singer where analyze himself the other day.
Liam, yeah.
Leon. Like
Faster, yeah, talk to me faster, cause you mute.
No,
Him
you're
a
not
praise
talking.
God, man.
No?
But him having mute in
Oh,
my head.
okay. Me think faster just feel something just now. You feel it. Yeah.
Yeah.
so
You feel it.
it just goes to show like we men we go through certain things and we keep it in ourselves because of what we fear might happen. What we fear may happen. And just like how you female have a support system with enough best friend and a female friend and you can go to without being ridiculed, without being put down, not a lot of men have that support.
No, they don't.
Because even the same woman a yard, when him think him have the support for, when him go to them and say, yeah, babes, you know, say, somebody said something to me at work today, and it hurt me. First thing she probably say, that hurt you? Or if you make that hurt you, you know, man. You know? So him feel fearful to say something to such person. You know? So I think, and that is one of the reasons why when I do my tag, I say, yo, female come support the male them, because we male need some support. We need some strong female behind we. So my time we pick some staggering in our life as
Bryan.
male. Sometimes we take some staggering in our life as male where when I want peace, and that also help break down our mental health.
True.
So may I say, yo, to the man them out there, like, stop settle for less. And the female as well, stop settle for less, because I'm not male alone in I think. When we look on the statistics, and them say more female go listen, you know. More female than statistics, more female go through mental health more than man. But the higher percentage of men analyzing themselves is more. Oh, that makes sense.
Because a female is more expressive. We know we go seek help. We talk.
Exactly.
The male is not
Exactly.
talking. Yeah, so
Exactly.
that's the difference.
So we
Yeah.
have said to the man them, talk up, brother.
Yeah.
Talk up, man. Push out.
Yeah.
Me,
Push
I'm
out.
Bryan, you know me and the friend, we call your phone to
Yeah,
you
man.
throw down the phone. Because Kirby
Yeah,
not
man.
stop call.
I
Me
no
not
feel no
stop
way,
call
no.
you.
No feel no way, no. I'm gonna give them to you, to know, cause you see rain and you see China Brown there. Them do the same thing to in a curve. So me a big them up same way, because you see when me I go through me something without my mother on the dead there. 100. You get what me I say? And the thing is, you will have a female in your life, you know. And one as a female who will support the man. Yo, man, tell you, see. One as a female that support a man, you know.
And Ray,
One
big
as
up
a female that support a man, you know, and no strings attached, you know. And you see the woman I had would have crucify you, you know. Oh, you're
True.
curvy there. You're curvy, you're rare. And young curvy I support you more than how you are supporting him.
Me not there with first time, me not there with the man. We just run. Listen, when him sad, me would just say something to him and then him just start smile. I say, all right, me do my job for today.
Real men's man. So
Yeah.
and that's the reason why some men even have more female friend than the male. That's the reason why we find a lot of man out there who have female friend. See?
Come in at the box then, Joe. Answer Joe's request, she said. Right.
Huh?
Joe says she said.
Yo, Joanna does a jump in and jump out like she a frog.
Remember say she soon to be married woman, Lord the woman.
Listen to me. That female and male best friend thing, me not trust that. So my man, Daniel, if you depend this, you're not allowed to have no female friends. You're not go boy you convention of female friend. Me and your best friend.
Joey, who name Daniel? Cause that's my husband name, you know mine, you know.
Sorry, I don't date old man. I don't want to sugar daddies.
No, you know all. We are the man. We are share the same man, you know.
No, I met her husband. Me meet him. It's not the same one.
Yes.
After when she said Daniel, we have to say, whoa. You know, let me go call him right now. Who is Joey?
I don't do the male best friend thing. The female best friend. I had that experience, and them go behind my back, and them do what them for do. So, Daniel, you know the thing go. So Curvy and Daddy, I don't know about Uno, but
no,
me not trust you.
Me couldn't get your father, brother.
You be careful.
You can't do with your father. Him not turn Christian now. What me do with him, man?
You go in your church now. That you have to do.
Why? Church not ready. Church not ready for Curvy right now. Them not ready.
God ready for you now. God ready for you. You have to make yourself ready.
I don't want the pastor beat me for my offering. Nah, sir.
Guys.
Why the pastor, there is something else.
Guys.
They might do one next night.
Diva, I'm gone. I don't want to stop on the Christian thing now.
I tell you, Joey, because the way me have so much to talk about it, you see. God, that's for next week.
Me not talk about my part with the pastor and me talk about say when you can't pay pastor no man and church people on the stone have to think about not other people and pastor because pastor can do all kind of things there at church and we were only there focus on them. So
make me not stray for any topic too much.
That's why I'm not saying nothing.
Guys, watch this now, guys.
Can we ever stay upon one topic?
So guys. The doctor just messaged me a while ago. So I'm on time. So, but more I'm gonna know. I feel like this is a discussion I would love to continue. As we say,
every month thing, every week, every fortnight.
This month is Men's Mental Health Month.
Yeah.
Bryan and I, bless up yourself. This month is Men's Mental Health Month. And what I really like to focus on it. So if I could have the whole on the back in the box next week, I'm willing to jump in next week as well.
If I have data on my phone, I'll be here.
I'm going to keep in touch with you now, One Queen. I definitely will keep in touch with you.
You follow One Queen already?
She sent me a request, man. I'm going to follow her back right away. After I'm done. As I say, guys, this is going to rebroadcast on my YouTube channel. If you can do me a favor, please go over there and subscribe. It is Ivy Cancer Podcast. My mom name is Ivy. Yeah? And I created that podcast because of her. Right? So Joanna just put it in the comment section. Right? So go over there, subscribe. It's free to subscribe. Right? My main aim for keep that channel going is for basically help support people who go through financial difficulties when they have cancer and can't provide them chemo and them something there. You get what I say? So, I'm going to jump back in next week because I love the vibes and I love the momentum. You know, I like to hear some more man jump in though because the female them there hop on but the man them not talk. Bless up to when name Dino Dan, then jump in and give him 2 cents. You know what I mean? Bless up One Queen, bless up Queen Diva, bless up Curvy, bless up Red. Shelly jump in and jump out, she never talk. But I see him love said way, but you know what I mean? But respect for the support same way and we could swear go on for next week now, please.
For sure. Just send me the live. Once you start it, just send it, man. There.
Yeah, man, we're gonna go feed same time. I probably go feed because the time did change, why me even change the time and then me get that acceptance from the doctor here for today. So me just shift the time more earlier. So we could start next week, 6 o'clock my time, 7 o'clock US time, and Jamaica time. See? So we will do so. All right. So make a follow those who follow me now.
Yeah, everybody follow. Everybody give everybody a follow. And
one queen, definitely faster. Where you say your hand panny for next week as well?
Depends on spam day, brother. You know Chuck life go.
All right. Now see a word, man.
One thing, I hope you take my advice.
Okay. Right. Do whatever I can do.
All right.
One queen have a story to tell. Hopefully we'll get into more next week and we'll see what we can do for her.
Queen, oh, you know.
Yeah, me know her personally. So, you know, she have a story to tell. So hopefully next week we can probably finish this up and then probably switch to our next topic that, you know, she can express some more of what's going on in her personal life. And we'll see. Maybe we can get some help for her because she definitely need it.
Thank you, Queen.
I gotta reach out, man. Definitely I gotta reach out. But
yeah, man.
One thing with me, I love helping her just because I'm poor. I mean, I no money.
Boy, I'm if you tell you.
I love help people because a whole lot of people out there want help and can't help, get help. You get what I'm saying?
True.
So, we have to just try who can support the support.
Yeah. All right, guys. You guys have a good night.
Have a good night, everybody.
Good night. Have a good week.
Yep.
Bless up.
Okay, then.
Bye.
Bye-bye.